Good morning, dear students. Our lesson today, 13.2, Evaluate Expressions. Open your book, page 741. Read this question. The question is, evaluate this expression. Of course, we will use our golden word, PIDMAS. Remember, P stands for the parentheses, E the exponents, D division, M multiplication, A and S addition and subtraction. Now think how to start. Of course, we have parentheses here, so we must begin with 6 minus 2. Of course, 6 minus 2 is 4. After the parentheses, the exponents, we don't have any exponents. After that, division and multiplication, we have a multiplication operation, so we must multiply 4 times 4. Of course, 4 times 4 equals 16. After division and multiplication, remember addition and subtraction. So the last operation is 3 plus 16 is 19. So the final answer is 19. Can we do this by another way and write the steps? Yes, we can write the steps. Follow me. Of course, the first operation, we must jump inside the brackets. Remember PIDMAS. Inside the brackets there is a subtraction operation. So the first thing, 3 stays the same. So 3 plus stays the same. And 6 minus 2 is 4. And times 4 stay the same. Because the first operation is what the operation inside the bracket or inside the parentheses, it's 6 minus 4 is 2. Which operation is next? Of course, after the operations inside the parentheses, the exponents, there is no exponents. Division and multiplication, we have a multiplication operation, so the next step, multiply 4 times 4, but 3 plus stay the same, and multiply 4 times 4, it's 16. The last operation after addition, after division and multiplication is addition and subtraction. We have addition operation, 3 plus, so the last operation is 3 plus 16, it's 19. Now go to page 743. Read the question 1. Explain the steps involved in evaluating the expression. In this expression, we have parentheses and brackets. We have parentheses around 4 and plus 2. So think now. How to think? Of course, we will use the PIDMAS, our golden word. The first thing is the operation inside the parentheses, and inside the parentheses we have brackets, so we must jump inside this bracket. We have brackets around the 4 and 2, so of course we must add 4 and 2, then it's 6, then subtract 1, it will be 5. The last operation is 5 multiplied by 3, so it's 15. So again, the first step is adding 4 and 2. After that, subtract 1. The last step is multiplying the result. The result here is 5 multiplied by 3, so the final answer will be 15. Okay, go to question 2. Think carefully. Read, of course, read the question. understand, think, do. You can stop the presentation and do it yourself, then come back to check your answer. Have you finished? Yes? Of course, using our golden word, PIDMAS, we must jump inside the brackets, the parentheses. We have parentheses here, so jump inside. We have a subtraction operation. So the first step is subtracting 12 minus 4. 12 minus 4 is 8. Then divide by 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. And the last step is adding this 2, adding 2 plus 1. So the final answer will be 3. Okay, now go to the next group. Question 3. The question is, use the order of operations to evaluate the expression. Stop the presentation. Do question 3. Okay, question 3. Have you finished? Check your answer with me. Of course, we have brackets, and inside the brackets we have parentheses. So we must do the operation inside the parentheses. Of course, 7 stay the same, and 6 minus 1 is 5, so it's 7 times 5 now, and plus 100 stay the same. Inside the brackets we have a multiplication operation, so we must do the multiplication operation. So multiply 7 times 5. 7 times 5, of course, it's 35, and plus 100 stay the same. The last operation is plus, so add 35 plus 100, and the final answer is 135. Are you happy with this? Yes? Then go to question 4. Stop the presentation, do it yourself, then come back to check your answer. Are you finished? Yes. Of course, remember our golden word, PIDMAS. We don't have parentheses or brackets or braces, no exponents, no division, but we have multiplication operation, so we must begin with multiplying 4 times 3. Of course, 17 stay the same. 4 times 3 is 12, and the last operation is 17 plus 12, so we must add. What's 17 plus 12? Yes, it's 29. Good. Go to question 5. Read it carefully. Stop the presentation. Do it. Then come back to check your answer. Have you finished? Yes? Okay. Of course, we have parentheses. So do the operation inside the parentheses. It's addition operation. So add 8 plus 1. 8 plus 1 is 9. And 9 times 7 stay the same. Yes. What after? Exponents. We don't have exponents. Division and multiplication. Yes, we have a multiplication operation. So 9 stay the same, but we must multiply 9 times 7. Of course, 9 times 7 is 63. And the last step, we must add 9 plus 63. What's 9 plus 63? Yes, it's 72. This is the final answer. Question 6. Read the question carefully. Try to understand, think, do, and come back to check your answer with me. Stop the presentation. Have you finished? Yes? Okay. Here we have braces, we have brackets, we have parentheses. So we must jump inside. We will find parentheses. So we must begin with multiplying 4 times 3. Of course, it's 12. And divide 2 plus 3 multiplied by 6 stays the same. Okay. Now, jump inside the brackets. There is 12 divided by 2. What's 12 divided by 2? Yes, of course, it's 6. And plus 3 multiplied by 6 stay the same. Now, jump inside the braces. Inside the braces, we have 6 plus 3. 6 plus 3 is 9, so 9. And multiply by 6 stay the same. Multiply now. 9 times 6. 9 times 6 is 54, so the final answer is 54. Now, question 7. Use the order of operations to evaluate the expression. Of course, the first thing, we must jump inside the parentheses. There's 3 plus 4, so we must begin with adding 3 plus 4. Of course, it's 7. We have multiplication and division. How to do this? We must, of course, division, remember BIDMAS, multiplication and division have the same power, so begin in order from left to right. So we must multiply 8 times 7. 8 times 7 is 56, and divide by 2 stay the same. The last step, dividing 56 divided by 2. What's 56 divided by 2? Yes, take your time. Yes, it's 28. Of course, it's 28, so it's correct. Go to question 8. There is addition operation and division operation. Of course, we must begin with the division. Remember our golden word, BIDMAS. What's 6 divided by 2? Yes, it's 3. 39 divided by 3. 39 plus 3. Yes, it's 42, the final answer. Question 9. We have brackets and we have parentheses. So jump inside. We must jump inside the parentheses. We have 3 plus 1. It's 4, of course, but 24 stay the same. And 3 plus 1 is 4. And multiplied by 2 stay the same. Jump inside the parentheses. We must multiply 4 times 2. 4 times 2 is 8, okay, but 24 stayed the same. 4 multiplied by 2, it's 8. The last operation is 24 divided by 8, it's 3. Are you happy with this? Yes? Okay, thank you. I enjoyed this session, and goodbye.